Hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like 8 o'clock. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. And I'm coming to you from my bathroom because I was an addict and no longer an addict. I got lots of people living in my house. I go over this over and over and over again every video. You should already know by now. But somebody informed me, like they said, Perlo, and I said, oh, what? Why are you in my bathroom? But then they said, you are getting so many more fans that they all need an explanation as to why you're in the bathroom. So you're saying it over and over again because there's so many people. I thought that was very wise, very wise. So I don't mind telling you that I have lots of people living in this place, in this space, in this area that I'm very grateful for, by the way. It makes it hard to find some privacy, and the only place right now I can find it is in the bathroom. So hit the subscribe and the bell. This is what people in all the land are doing right now. They're hitting the subscribe and the bell and telling all their friends and sharing these videos around as we all frolic together. And we're going to become YouTube sensations, all of us, and we're going to spread our wealth and love around the world with wonderful pearls of info to everyone. So, yeah, all you got to do is hit the subscribe. Okay, I got a letter today already. I did one video and a letter came in, just like boom, just like that. We went down to the letter room. We're the mail room. We get our letter sack and we take our letter sack and we take it and we bring it upstairs and we throw it on the letter table and we all jump around and frolic and glee, and it's just lovely. We throw the letters in the air. Yay! Yay, letter morning! I love it. And we read your letters. Send your letters. Valery Taisha, hopefully I got that wrong. It doesn't say where this fellow's from. He asked me what my top 3 picks for today were. And I write it down in the comment section for him. And this is basically what I'm saying. This is the heart. This is the energy we're looking for here. Thank you, Valerie, if that's how you say your name. Valerie, maybe. This is what the heart of what we're looking for here is the communication. It's the connection in the comment section. So do so. Connect. Tell me everything that is good to you down there in the comments, or bad, or whatever, no matter. We love everything you have to say. Okay, so I did picks already. You might want to check those out. I can't wait for you now, though. You'll have to do it after. Canes versus the Hawks. Tough game. This whole card is like extremely tough. In fact, this year is tough, and the reason why is this is the injuries that are happening, the way the games are happening, it's like evening out every single game. Mr. Is Don, I believe his name, from Ricket Picks. He named it after his cat. He talked about how it's all been voodoo, but mostly it's just because teams are getting injuries that are evening out every game almost. The Canes versus the Hawks is not one of those times. It's just that the Hawks are on fire right now. The Canes are a strong team. Crawford's playing extremely well. Mrazek not so much. Hawks are really hot right now. I'm taking the Hawks, but the big thing is, this smells like a huge over. I'm taking the Hawks 5-3. Any over players out here, this would be one of my plays for sure. And Mr. Valeri, there you go. There's one of my top 3 picks for today. So, Stars versus the Canucks, under the hell out of this, for one. I believe Markstrom's going to be net, and Bishop or Khudobin, doesn't matter who, they're both playing phenomenal. Stars still have injuries to Klingberg and Berg and everything like that, but they're buying into Montgomery's system, and I have to admit I was a little bit about Montgomery, but he seems to got the team back on a roll again, and they seem to be playing extremely well defensively. By the way, Radulov is like taking this team and put it on his back, it seems. Talk about Betts and Sagan on that team, but the real leader on that team that I can tell is Radulov. The Avs versus the Flames. Apparently, Grubauer is going to be in net for the Avs. I had this as an over, because Bibo, almost like yesterday, Martinbo, Bibo. So yesterday you were going up to everybody and going, Martinbo. Today you're going up to people and going, Bibo, like that. Tell me how that works out for you. Do a video of it and send it to me and we'll put it on the channel. That would be lots of fun. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, see, you should be watching all my videos. I don't know what to say. I don't know why you're not. Everybody else is. Maybe you're new or from another country or planet or in a coma or something. I don't know. But if you are, just watch my other videos and you'll understand. You'll understand. So anyways, I'm taking the Avs for sure if Grubauer is in net, and I'm probably going in 3-2, 3-4-2, something like that, probably an under here. The Leafs versus the Knights, whole lot of stuff to talk about the Leafs. I could probably do a video on that just alone. It seems like Babcock has lost the room. What I have been saying all along, is that they have a problem where Dubas and Babcock have different philosophies, and I think Babcock is just too stubborn to change his ways of thinking. They don't have a team to play a Babcock style, and Babcock doesn't seem to want to change it. He's actually made statements based to like, for instance, Spezza, not playing Spezza, who in his bottom 3-4 is him telling the general manager, what the are you doing? I don't need these guys. I need some grit in my freaking lineup. And it seems like this argument, this like kind of passive aggressive shit that's going on between them is affecting the room quite a bit. In which case, the Leafs could miss the playoffs right now. Like, seriously. That would include guys like Barry that just came in, who's going, hey, I didn't do anything wrong, dude. I just was brought here. Why did you bring me here if the coach doesn't want to play this style of game? So you can just imagine how that affects the room. You got some new guy that's like, shit. Oh, this is terrible. Like, so awkward. An awkwardness in the room. So I'm taking the Knights 4-2 after this. And the Knights, on the other hand, Fleury is in net. That's basically why I'm doing this, because the Knights have not looked like the way they should be looking either. So I'm taking the Knights 4-2 after all of that. Yeah. Oilers versus the Sharks. Flip a coin. This could go either way. It's so hard to pick Oilers right now. It all depends on if Draisaitl and McDavid are going to just basically win the game. If Draisaitl and McDavid win the game, then the Oilers win. If they're not playing like up to their ridiculous levels of superhero type hockey, then the Oilers probably lose. And right now the Sharks have a guy, I've been saying Kane has been playing insane. They've got more depth. They've got more in every facet except for possibly goaltending. We're not sure. It says Smith is in net for the Oilers. I'm taking the Sharks 3-2, but I don't think I touch this game. Just stay away. I think that's my full 42%, boys and girls. That's all I have to give. Hit the subscribe. Actually, comment, and I forgot to mention that when you comment. Oh, by the way, I did a haul video yesterday on where Hall might go in a trade. I think you might enjoy it. I also I had a little fun last night. I went and did Zumba. I did the Zumba thing because I'm deciding to just go off and do shit I've never done before for the hell of it. So I just said, tonight I'm going to Zumba. I called up Chinky, my yoga and Pilates instructor, and I said, would you like to go to Zumba tonight? And she was like, would I? Oh! So we went, and I have a little 30-second clip there. Until next time, boys and girls, have yourself your 14 naps and make sure you pants-free living. Remember that. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.